Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Hi, Debbie.
Hello, Faye.
Hi,
How are you?
Steph. Yeah, very well. How are you?
Yeah, good, good.
Good, good. I can see you've got some bits there ready for a bit of crafting.
I have. I'm kind of half prepped. I'm going to be doing some folding. Lots of folding.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Oh, great. I've got a few things planned. I've got some cut files backed. Yeah, so lots to do tonight. How's
You've
everyone
got some
doing?
lovely things there, though, haven't you?
Yes, we have just had some new goodies arrive. So I thought while people are joining, and before we get going, I just share a few little goodies. Some are on the website, some aren't on the website as yet, but they will be going on over the weekend. So yes, shall I just share while people are joining us? Do join
you
in the
carry
chat.
on, because
Yeah,
I want to see all this as well.
yeah, if you want to see all the things. So let us know what you're doing,
Absolutely.
everyone. Are you crafting tonight? Are you just kicking back and watching along? Let us know on the chat what you're doing. Oh, hi, Jill. Hi, Helen.
Hello, Helen.
Great.
Hi, Steph.
Well, let's start. While people are joining us, I'll go onto the big screen just so you can see, because Debbie wants to see this as
Hi,
well.
Jackie.
Oh. Hi, Karen. Hi, Jackie. Right, there's just some lovely things. Right, where do I start? So some of the simple vintage collection from Simple Stories we have on the website already. They are just lovely. They are blacks, whites, creams, all neutral, to complement any kind of collection. So these are their rub-ons. I think these are on the website. These ones are yet to be listed. So this is lovely. So those are on. Oh, hi, Rachel.
Hi, Rachel.
Steph's busy, I think.
Last few hours before work. Oh, it's come round so quickly, hasn't it?
You are making the most of it. So these I'm really excited about. So we managed to find these. These are acetate sheets. Look at these. I've put it behind a piece of white cardstock so that you can see. This is by Crepe Paper. And you know how I feel about rainbows and butterflies. So I had to get some of these for the shop. So that is gorgeous. And then I'm going to move this one because this is my favourite. Look at this acetate.
That's gorgeous.
So this is Bo Bunny. Do you remember Bo Bunny?
Oh, yes. Really?
Still around.
Oh, my goodness.
Still around. And this is called Willow and Sage.
Oh, that's lovely.
Oh, isn't that pretty, Jackie? I'm just like, I'm going to need one of those. So that's acetate sheets, because it inspired me to search for them because we were working on acetate with Kate Crane, and I just thought they were lovely. And then we've already got some of the main character energy collection by Shamil on the website, but we've got her other bits coming to complement them. So little puffy stickers, some ephemera. Aren't they beautiful? Lovely. Nice. The stickers, double-sided gold foil, they're lovely. And then the main character energy pad. These will all be at the crop on Saturday because we've got our in-person crop. Look at that gold foil.
And they're nice and bright, but they're not too bright, are they?
Yeah, they're rainbow, but not too in your face. That's one of my. We've got all these as singles on the website.
Hi, Alison.
Oh, hi, Alison.
Oh, I like Jill, those rainbows.
Yeah, Bo Bunny, Jill. I mean, they were an absolute classic. Yeah, so this will all this stuff will be at the crop with our mobile shop, but yet to be listed on the website. Is that one? And then just a few classics from Tim Holtz, because I had these for my birthday from my sister, and so I hunted these down for the website. They are acetate butterflies. These I've got as well, and I just need, they're like a staple, these little typed words, because for the Kate Crane workshop, she typed her own on the typewriter. And actually, just to have those, they are called Chit Chats. Chit Chats, those. And then this is because we're all sort of into rub-ons at the moment. This is Prima Marketing. These are rub-ons. And I thought they kind of complemented any collection. Lots of different leaves. splats. Love those.
They are nice.
And then lots of people were asking about Duralar. So with Kate Crane's workshop, we were using acetate or Duralar. So we've managed to get these in stock. So this is 25 sheets. And what I like about this one, this is graphics. And this is 9 by 12 inches. So if you wanted to create a bit of a background for your 12 by 12 page, it is 12 inches tall. So like that. But if you just want a smaller pack and you just want to have a go, these are little 5 by 7. So great for the mini moos. 10 pieces in there or 25. So those are going on the website. And then Deb, I know you've been working with these. Look how messy my mat is. I realise how messy my messy mat is. You've been working with these, Deb, which is, we've got the quad folio.
Yes.
From 49 Market, and you can add your own pages. So this is another type of page to add. I think this is the what's
like
this?
A file, like a folio where you tuck things in.
And it folds out. Yeah, includes 2 folios for endless options. There's lots of online YouTube videos on those.
Yeah.
And then this one you've made a mini album from, because this is just
yes.
You can put the spiral bound 49 Market books in here.
And it's so sturdy. It's really lovely for a really special book because it's so chunky and everything's so protected inside. It's really lovely.
And you
really
can obviously
nice.
decorate it. And I know you've put spiral notebooks from 49 Market inside.
I haven't quite finished them, but yeah, it's going to be beautiful when it's finished.
So love that. And then I hope it's not too early to talk about Christmas.
The C word. Oh, that's lovely.
Yes. So yeah, Steph, I loved the mini moos. So if people haven't seen Kate Crane's live, these are my little mini moos, and they use the Duralar. Those are my ones.
I think I've got mine here. And have you seen Sarah's amazing post where she's made little Polaroids? Mine are just here.
Love those. So this is the 49 Market Christmas Spectacular 2023. If people do December daily, this pack is amazing. You get all the numbered tickets in the black and white and in the red and white. Look at all those.
That's lovely, isn't it? And little are those little pockets as well? Or does it look like a pocket?
Those are little
tickets.
Yeah, little tickets, and you could make pockets from those, I'm sure. And then ephemera bits, these are packed. Love those. And then of course the laser cuts, which we love.
Oh, the laser cuts are brilliant.
Then there's loads in this collection. So we have got the chipboard frames, which could be used for any collection, not just Christmas. These I love because I'm going to Lapland this year. I'm taking the children to Lapland.
What, another holiday, Faye?
I know, sorry. I know. Just 3 nights because it costs an absolute fortune. So only 3 nights. So I'm going to do a Christmas album. So I'm definitely going to be purchasing some of these. The little wishing bubbles are gorgeous. And look, the film strip frames.
Very nice. Very, very nice.
Steph's thinking the same. I love it. Yes, and you're right, Steph. So we've just done a pre-order on peach and what was the green one called?
Can't remember what it was called. Was it something to do with sage? No, can't remember. We've ordered it anyway.
We've ordered it anyway.
Whatever it was green and peach, and it's in the basket.
I really like these. So if you like, and there's a little sample on the front, if you like the 49 Market film strips, this is a little mini. This has been around for a while, and I've got some of this. And again, I just thought I had to find some for the shop. That's it, Grove.
Yes, that's it.
So hope it's not too early for Christmas. There's also Simple Vintage, 'Tis the Season, a little bit more vintagey, but I think that these 2 collections, the Simple Stories one and the 49 Market one, go perfectly. If you look at these poinsettias, they're could almost be the same collection. Just
Yes.
so
Very nice.
lots and lots of goodies. Oh yes, Tina, we've also done an order of that. It's called Spice. The
Yes.
49 and Market Autumn, and it's almost plum grovey, purples and oranges, and
Yeah, but it's not too Halloweeny, is it? Or it's a really, really lovely colour palette, isn't it? It's kind of oranges but toned down.
It is. And I know Rachel's with us because this will be exciting, because on our mixed media live, we were having a go with some of these lovely art stones. They're really light. That is, these little tubs weigh hardly anything, but you get loads in here. These are the very fine ones, and then there's art pebbles or art stones, really light, and we put some of these on a layout, so those will be going on. And we've also got some sand paste, so Rachel, you'll be excited for these, and these will be at the crop on Saturday as well. Yeah, we're getting Spice in, Rachel. That's all been ordered. So lots of things. Let me get you back on screen, Deb. So yeah, what are people most excited about in the collections that are coming back? Those that are coming out, is there any particularly that people love? I think Spice is going to be my next one, I think, because I loved Plum Grove.
And what about Sunburst? I mean, Sunburst is going to be...
I mean, I can't believe how many collections there are coming out. How are we supposed to keep up with this?
I know.
How are we supposed to keep up with it? And the other thing I've been working on, which has just gone live on the website, this is a scrapbook kit. And we'll have these on Saturday at the crop. So this is for, what's it called, Deb? Life in Bloom.
Yes. Life in Bloom.
And this is simple stories. And we really struggled to get all the collections and the pieces, but it's just come back in stock. So that will be coming across from America. And this kit has just gone on the website. So that one, because we've had a few requests just for individual page kits. Really nice and simple, but super effective. And it's got your lovely happy cut file there, Deb.
Oh, that looks really nice.
So that's it. That's my little show and tell before we get started.
Oh, you have been busy, haven't you?
Yeah. So I'm just catching up on comments. So Rachel thinks it's going to be Spice and Peach. I'm yet to be convinced on Peach. It's not a colour I scrap with very often.
Yeah, no. Peach is a bit insipid for me.
But I bet, Rachel, you will create something.
Rachel will make something amazing.
You will.
Yeah.
You will.
Yeah.
So Peach, I'm excited to see what people will make. Grove is definitely lovely, sort of woodlandy green. Right,
yes.
Put all this lovely stash out the way so that we've got space to put that. Right, here we go. Right, so what are you working on, Deb?
I am making a class kit, but I had an idea of squares folded so they're kind of 3D-ish. So I'm folding some squares. I've got some 2-inch squares, and I've cut out a 1-inch square so that I can mark the middle, mark the centre, and then just folding in all the 4 corners and then folding them back out again. Sounds
love that.
To make the 3D-ness.
Bit of paper folding.
But I have made quite a few because you don't want to watch me paper folding because it's boring.
So you've got some, it's like a Blue Peter.
A Blue Peter. I always wanted to be on Blue Peter. I even had a badge. Entered a competition. That would have been my dream job.
Steph says she always buys the tickets. Yes, and we love it because you split those up, and I think we had some, didn't we, last time?
Oh, we did, yes.
In fact, what's in my tote? This was from when you came to the crop, Steph. You shared your tickets. Can't remember which colours. What colour was that one, Steph? That was beautiful. But
was that blossom and something?
Steph's top tip is you buy the tickets, but then because you get loads and loads, you can just split them 4 ways. and that means that you you don't need that many and you can buy more. So yeah, love that. Which one, Rachel, did you want us to keep for you? Because I know you're coming to the crop on Saturday. Just let me know and I will keep one back for you. Ah, it was Blossom and Ocean, so I must have I'm sure we had some of each from you. Or in the tote. Because these are the ones that I purchased from Steph, because you've had these as well. I'm like, yes, please, Steph. And we share them. And that is just a quarter of the pack.
So it's such a good idea.
Quarter of the pack. It's amazing. Oh yes, the new kits, Rachel. Do you want one of these? I'll keep you on. We've got 8 of these, I think I've made.
8, I think, yeah.
So yes, I will certainly keep one of those for you. It's a beautiful collection.
So this is my finished square because I've just folded it back out a bit. Can you see that?
Yes, love that.
So I'm not going to make any more. I'm going to do a background because I think I'm going to need something coloured to go on my background. I'm thinking about yellow smooshing.
Now, I did have a bit of washi tape somewhere because I want to stick my stencil down. Ah, yes, here it is. Yeah, will do, Rachel. That's no problem at all. That's no problem. I love it, Helen. We all got some tickets from Steph. That's a great thing. But Steph, it's almost, although it's $14.99, you think, gosh, that is quite a lot of money for a box of tickets. When you split it, and then I think you just split the cost 4 ways, and I know you advertised on Facebook and they went like a flash. So when you've got crafting friends who will help you out.
Very good idea.
Can't find the end of my washi. I always use just old washi that I think I'm never going to use just as masking tape, which I know seems wasteful, but do you do the same, Tina? Do you split up the tickets? Why not? Never going to use all those.
Because by the time you did, another collection would be out.
Well, I can't believe if you think we've got Grove, Peach, Spice, and we're only just starting to use Sunburst. I can't keep up with it all. It's too much. Yeah. But that's why it is a good idea to split it, definitely. Right, so I'm going to do, I've got this lovely stencil and I've got some black soot. This is black soot distress ink this time. I haven't got an oxide in black soot. I probably would like it because this, can you see, it's not quite as, the oxides would be darker, I think. They cover better, don't they?
I think that the those will pick up the detail better though.
Do you? Yeah.
Yeah, because the oxides tend to cover kind of in a matte way, but I reckon those will pick up the detail a bit better.
We should do a
comparison.
Yeah. Rachel says, what colour are you using there, Deb?
I'm using scattered straw actually because I just picked it up and I thought I wouldn't have thought it went well, but I was going to do mustard seed, but I think I might do a little bit of mustard seed as well, just to lift it, or I might try fossilized amber. But I want to do a little bit of saltwater taffy as well because there's a bit of pink in
saltwater
the papers as well.
Good mix for that, yeah.
Yeah.
In fact,
I don't know whether to do the mustard seed first.
I got saltwater taffy and I didn't think it would go with anything, but it matches a lot of collections.
Yes, it goes with lots, doesn't it? And I thought, oh, that's a really icky, like peachy pink. I wasn't a fan at all until I started using it.
It's been so useful because a lot of I've got worn lipstick, which I also use a lot, but sometimes that's too pink.
I have to say, picked raspberry is still my favourite pink.
Oh, yes. I've recently got that. Oh, Steph, that's interesting. So you said black soot oxide is a bit dark grey. Yeah, because it's chalky, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes. Which one on the website, Rachel? Scattered straw. I think we've got scattered straw on the website. The new stuff that's coming today isn't on yet, but will go on at the weekend. But we will have all of that at the crop for you. I'm going to take all
I'm
the new...
debating a little bit of stenciling. What do you think?
You can't beat a bit of stenciling on a background.
Can't beat a bit, can you? I think I might do a little bit of stenciling.
I was watching one of Vicky Bouton's lives, and somebody asked her a question about, you know, in scrapbooking, what would be the, or if you were sort of dabbling in mixed media, what would be the thing you'd advise people? And she said just a couple of stencils. She said even stencils over stamps. She said it's amazing what effects you can get with stencils.
Oh, that's nice. That's really good advice, isn't it, actually?
Yeah. And they're so easy to use.
She's good, isn't she?
Stamping, you can sometimes take a bit of a while to master and it doesn't quite stamp how you want it, but stenciling, and
it doesn't matter, does it?
These brushes also are...
Do you know, I think that these brushes are a game changer, because certainly for me, I could not get anything half decent with any of the other things I tried.
Yeah.
It's absolute carnage. But these, for me, are an absolute game changer.
Yeah. Yes, Rachel, all those. So we've got all the distress ink oxides on the website. I'm pretty sure we got almost every colour on there now.
We must be getting there by now.
We must, because I think any ones we didn't have, I made sure we got. But if you spot one that we haven't got that you're after, let us know, because we can certainly get it. And then the inks we've got in the minis. We decided to stock the minis in the inks because they seem to be popular for...
Yeah, lots of people like the minis, and you can't get the oxides in the minis.
No, I must admit, I have got large distress inks.
Yeah, I have.
You've got a mix of both?
I've got mostly large ones.
Right.
But I just think when you've got all the colours, it's silly, isn't it, to just replace them with mini ones?
Yeah. I have got minis in the archivals, which we stock.
Yes, I've got a couple of the archival ones, which are really nice.
In a little tin. Oh, you got both, Rachel. Yeah, I know quite a few people who've got both because they take the minis to crops.
Ah.
And then they've got the larger ones. I've got my little ink storage behind me, and I do like how they're all displayed. Because I've got
mine in little plastic boxes under the sofa now. I've got one box for distress inks and one for oxides, but it just means I don't have to put them upstairs out the way, and they're easily accessible, and I use them so much.
Yeah.
That they're just...
We're using it on every project, really, aren't we?
Yeah.
Now?
Yeah.
Right, this is taking a little bit of time, but I don't want to mess it up because I'm doing this dinky driver's car layout, and I loved this kind of checkered.
That looks fabulous.
I want to make sure it's quite dark before I lift it, and of course black is not forgiving, is it?
No.
So if you make a mess or you make a mistake,
you're pretty much stuck with it, aren't you?
Yeah. That's why I wouldn't even normally put washi tape on, but I just didn't want to get mess everywhere. Right, I think we're going to be good to go. And we're going to lift this off. Let's see how it looks. So this is just a cheapo stencil, I must admit. I've got a whole load of them. I can't remember where I got them from, but I can't remember where. That's quite nice. What I really wanted, and I said to Deb, oh, I wonder if you could design a stencil. I quite like the idea of a checkerboard so that it looked like, because this is the cut file that I've backed.
Like the flags, yeah.
Yeah. And that would be really good. But obviously it's hard because the squares touch.
It's on my list to have a think about.
It's not as easy as it sounds, is it? You're like, oh, that's easy. That's just squares. But it would fall apart.
Because there'd have to be a space between because of the nature of, I have been thinking about it.
Yeah, I asked you, didn't I? I was like, oh, Deb, I could really do with a checkerboard stencil. That's really what we need. And then this is an old collection that I had bits left over from a class. Let's Play.
Oh, yeah.
I think we looked it up, didn't we?
Yes.
I was trying to work out what collection it was, and it was an old.
We did it in a class, didn't we?
Yes, and it was just bits I had left over. So it's nice sometimes when you think, right, I've got, because Debbie made this cut file. I knew I wanted to use the cut file, and then I was trying to think of what papers would go, and then this was all based around bowling, and it's quite American, really, wasn't it? But it did have some,
and it was quite for older children almost, wasn't it? Older boys. Yeah.
So I have just, and then this was just an old. We've got this in the shop.
Cartabella, isn't it?
Cartabella, yeah. I like the red stars.
There's normally another, even if you don't use the front, there's normally another nice side, isn't there, that you can use on double-sided papers. The awful thing is when both sides are lovely and then that's just mean.
Yeah.
Somebody's asking if I'm going to do my layout as a kit. Yes.
Oh, yes.
Is that the right answer?
Yes. Debbie is doing this as a kit. Because it was lovely. We had a message from one of our lovely customers saying they loved one of our kits. And because we've reduced quite a lot of our kits and we've sold a lot of them. So the single page kits people seem to really love. We've got our subscription kits, obviously, which then gives you a bit more freedom to do, to create what you want to create, as well as the magazine with the inspiration. But sometimes people just want to follow a step by step.
Yeah, and that's fine, isn't it?
Don't want to think about it too much. So yes,
and I think it's nice for people who've had a break in scrapbooking, or people who are quite nervous about starting. It kind of gets you going, doesn't it?
Yeah, exactly. So yes, we thought we would then design a few kits. Oh, you're a bit like that, Rachel. I must admit, I love kits. When we go to crop in the country, nothing better than following a step by step, and you can chat away with people. You haven't got to think about it too much. Somebody's helping you along the way. I love kits. When I go on retreats, I try and plan kits as I go. You then don't have to think too much, because we all need that sometimes.
Oh, absolutely.
Nice and easy to follow.
I'm thinking I want to mess up the colours now. I don't like them all the same stripes.
I quite like the uniform of that.
I'm going to have a fiddle and see if I prefer it.
I love that, Steph. Steph goes rogue. But when we used to teach classes, it was sort of pre-COVID. We used to, rather than kits, we used to sort of teach them, and we loved it when people go rogue.
Oh, absolutely. Because then people get cross, don't they, if people don't follow their instructions entirely.
Yeah,
and I'm just no, I love it when people do their own thing. It's just, for me, it's a starting point, isn't it?
Absolutely, I couldn't agree more. Yeah.
Anyway, we're not like that, are we? There's no scrapbook police.
No,
on our
love it. In fact, sometimes I'm like, oh, I like yours more than
Yeah.
the original. It's lovely.
Tell you who often does that, or used to when we did classes, was Melinda. She often
Yeah, it's
she
fabulous.
came up with some fab ideas.
Yeah. And it inspires others then to
Absolutely
change it up a bit.
It's like, I don't know if you've seen our group, and Sarah, our design team ladies, posted Polaroids, and she's altered them, inspired by Kate Crane class, and she said that was a mistake. She ordered the wrong cut file, and when it arrived, she thought, oh, I've got to do something with it now. And I mean, what she's created with them is just amazing, isn't it? And it's so lovely.
And it's featured on Kate's group, which
It
is lovely.
It's her picture banner for her group, which is amazing.
Yes. Oh, Helen says she made 3 layouts from the 49 and Market Gardenia subscription kit from us.
Wow.
In about an hour and a half.
Wow. Gosh.
Love that.
What
I love about the subkits is because it's all coordinating, and I think I found that more now I've been using collections. Yes. That again, you don't have to think too much because all the bits.
Yeah, it is nice having everything coordinated, isn't it?
I think that's why people love 49 and Market, because the pieces are so beautiful and it all just pops. Yeah, I think that this look at people saying it's looking great, Deb.
But muddled up, I'm going for muddled up, but there is a method.
Are you going partly muddled, but there is a method?
There is a definite pattern here, because you know me. Is that better?
It's the 2 greens next to each other that's diagonal line pattern for me.
Yeah.
Steph says, yeah. Can you
yes,
I love it. I liked it when it was all uniform too, but you just got to go with what you think looks right.
I'm thinking like this. I think I like the colours spread out a little bit. Well, I've got enough left over to make another one if I want to.
Yeah.
I could do one of each.
I always find when I have stars, I can never quite decide where to place them.
Right, I'm wondering now. Where did my little rainbows go?
Right, this isn't taking me too long. I did plan this one before the live because I wanted to know where this stencil was going to go. I've made sure for the crop we've got plenty of Nuvo because a few people have said they were running low on our group, and so people are wanting to restock because this stuff is like gold dust.
Do without mine.
We get a bit nervous, don't we, when we run low?
Yeah, I got a spare already, but you know, once I dip into that, I'll have to get another one.
You've got a backup, yeah.
Yeah, got to have a backup.
Right. Couple more stars, and this is going to be done. But I've even got another thing prepped that I'm going to have a go at, which was
you're kidding, have you?
Oh, I tell you, it's actually inspired by your layout you did with Steph last week when I was on holiday. Don't say it.
Oh, really?
So, what? When I was on holiday?
Really?
Serious? Really?
Which one was that? I can't remember. What did I do?
It was the Tim Holtz circle stamps.
Ah.
And I've got my layout background stamped.
Oh, yes.
So
that's something I'll definitely be doing again, because that was quite easy and I was quite pleased with the results.
So that is on my to do.
I was on fire. I was under pressure to be Faye.
I love it. I was we went away just for 3 days because the in-laws, or should I say the in-laws to be, have a camper van that is sited on a fantastic campsite. So we were allowed to use it for 3 days. So we just went down midweek as it was a special opportunity for us to have a little free trip, really, if I'm honest. I can't afford to keep going on all these holidays, but it was an opportunity to.
Oh, that's lovely though, isn't it? If somebody's got a camper van and you can borrow it, that's just
great.
fab, isn't it?
3
And
nights.
I bet the boys loved it, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. 3 nights was enough for anybody. Right, the little banner. I should do my little bit of doodling on there afterwards. Yeah, she was on fire. So you did you do 2 layouts?
I think I may have finished a third, but it was half prepped, to be fair, and I did know what I was doing. I mean, this one really, I know I need a cut file, but I haven't gone beyond.
So you're going to add a cut file to that one?
I will. I think I'll do something generic, something
like my happy title, something that,
yeah, something that will work for lots of people, because you don't want people going, oh, I like that, but the title doesn't work for me.
Yeah. It's good, yeah, because you don't know what photo people will choose to use.
No.
Right, well, that's that one. Pretty much. I'm gonna get the next one. What time is it? I've got 20 minutes to go.
Oh,
excuse me while I just get the next one out. So this one, and I hope I've done this right, Deb, but you'll be able to tell me if I haven't. So I've done some stamping with that sort of paintbrush, but I used the larger stamp. Did you use the smaller circle stamp?
I think I might have used a smaller one.
Yes, this one. Oh my gosh, my paper trimmer's taken a nosedive.
Oh dear.
No, it's the computer keyboard. When you scrap in a small space, right, I'm back. Yeah, what do you think? It's larger. I was winging it because I was trying to remember what you did, Deb. So I've gone larger, but
yeah, but that's lovely. I love that.
I just have a go. And these, so this will be my 6th layout from the Our Story Matters subkit. So
yeah, I've made 6 as well.
6,
and I've still got papers left over.
So that I did that one. I did the Be Kind. I did this one from my leftover bits. I did that one. And I did that one. God, I love these pictures. Love those. But that was from a weekend. That's Crop in the Country retreat.
Yes.
With all our lovely crafting friends. There's you, Rachel, in the back. Morag. We got Cheryl, Kimberly, Angela. Love that. In fact, I don't know where you were there. Oh, your son was back from China.
He was. I was driving back and forth from Swindon, wasn't I? Well, he was delayed terribly in Frankfurt Airport for 30 hours. And it's all a little bit.
Yes.
It's stressful but exciting.
Oh, Kelly's with us. Hi, Kelly.
Hello, Kelly.
Oh, it was fun times, Rachel. We can do it all again. We can do it all again next year. I love it. Yeah, so this one is the Our Story Matters subkit, which is the subkit for September. So Debbie's been shipping these this month, haven't you, for subscribers?
I will be, yeah. We've just finished sending out Nature Study.
Got it.
And we'll start from the 1st. I'll just get.
Oh yes, got it. So that's it. So this one is for anybody who subscribes ready for the month ahead. So it's, yeah, Our Story Matters, and it is full. So I'm gonna work on this one. Oh, I can't find them because it's got, I mean, these are the bits I've got left over. It's got an ephemera pack. This is all the bits I've got left over. It's got enamel dots. It's got the lovely Jennywren stencil there, 2 cut files, this lovely sticker sheet, which I've used quite a lot of. I've used that already. It's got these lovely little tiny pack of mini bees. That's all in there. So you've done 6 with yours. It's also got, that was me colour swatching, because we've designed a colour swatch for this collection. And then it's also got a pack of these plain coordinating papers in there. So you can see
they were brilliant to use, really good.
These are all the bits I got left over.
So yeah, I've made 6. I did this one on the live. I can't remember when I did this one, but I used my paper ribbler. I think I did that one last week. And this one. So that's the 3rd one. The 4th one is Dinky Cars, so it's similar to Faye's. I used some other scrap papers to back it. But I used a mixture of the small circles and the big circles for this one. Same stamps.
Great.
And paper punching borders, that's number 5. And this is number 6. So, yeah.
Oh, yes. So I need to have a little sneaky look at that one. That's the one I'm going to have a go at. So you did your Jennywren stencil in 3s like that.
Yeah, and I tried to match it up to the colour of the stamp that I'd done.
Oh, okay. Love it. So these are the inks I use. And I think you used something similar. So fossilized amber, faded jeans, candied apple, rustic wilderness, and saltwater taffy.
Yeah, I used a few paler ones. I used tumbled glass, I think, and tattered rose. But yeah, it all goes well, I think.
I love that. And then I have got my photos, because you use little squares. So I've picked out some photos from a holiday, and I think you just kind of did this, didn't you? And then you used lots of ephemera pieces.
Yes, yeah. I didn't do every single one. I think I left 1 free.
Yeah, and I've got enough to leave 2 free, I think. So I might do that way, possibly. Like that. And maybe have some ephemera here. That's the plan.
So do you think that these little rainbows would look all right on the squares?
Yeah, like tucked in.
Yeah.
Do you know what? If you had little photos to this, you could tuck a few little photos in there if you had tiny ones.
Or I could do some little ones in the gaps there. I need to find a photo. That's my trouble as well. I haven't got a photo. Now I might do a paper cut border. I might.
So when you've got all your brushes labelled, you've got to make sure you find the right.
Oh yes.
Brush.
Do you reckon a little bit of yellow, a tiny little band, just to do a border? Could do yellow. That won't show up. Or
cut little strips.
A little bit of green. Yeah. I think yellow would look better.
Oh, great idea, Steph.
Oh, that's a good idea.
A larger, so say you were going to do yellow, do a larger square and just place it in the middle to frame your photograph. What a fab idea.
Very good idea. Thanks, Steph.
See?
Just finished my layout for me.
This is where we've got to craft with friends.
Do you think a tiny, tiny border and then just mount it? Will that work?
I think that might be nice around the outside. I do love your background. I've just spotted that with your little bit of stencil. Was that stenciling through there, Deb?
Yeah, just a little bit. I used the weekend, a smaller version of the weekend stencil we gave everybody at the weekend crop. I did a smaller version.
Love that.
That's a fab idea, Steph. She's good, isn't she?
She's good, isn't she?
Very good.
That's why we need this inspiration. Right, love that. So then we're going to need a fossilised amber with obviously my right labelled up brushes. You don't use a mustard seed for a fossilised amber.
That's actually against the law now.
It is now against the law. It's against the crafting law.
It's against the law, yeah, absolutely.
So it will soon be, before we know it, with all that Christmas stash we showed, it will soon be our 12-hour Christmas crop, which I know lots of people
it will be
have already booked in for.
Very exciting.
2nd of December, I think.
Yes, first weekend in December.
First weekend in December, and December is already looking like a very busy month for me, but I am not complaining at all. Birthdays and evenings out.
Very nice.
Can't complain. Got to enjoy it. Has anybody else got any crafting plans this weekend? We are going to be heading to Bristol. Don't know if there's any other events or things happening this weekend.
It's going to be lovely, isn't it? Because we didn't do a August one, did we, this year? We just
No, it seems like it's been ages since we've been to a crop. Yeah, because we always have a bit of a break in August with school holidays and everything. People going away. We normally have a bit of a break. So that's why we love keeping going with the lives. Keeps us going. Right, so green. I do like colour coordinating it with the... That's good.
It looks nice, doesn't it?
Yeah. And actually starting with the middle one means that you really do sort of get it even.
Yes.
Ish.
I like the brighter colours. I think mine were a lot more muted. I like the brighter colours.
Yeah,
I'll have to do one with brighter colours.
These are definitely bright. Candied apple, good match for the collection, but it is super bright. And I am using my right brush. I wasn't reaching for lumberjack blade, which you could get confused with.
And you see the label and you think that, oh, can't be much difference between that red and that red. But there is, isn't there? When you...
Well, now we're matching it to paper collections as well. I'm really conscious of it. Because if you're trying to do a colour swatch for people, you don't want to then think, oh, yeah, that matches, but it's because you've got two inks mixed on a brush.
Yeah.
So we are a bit particular about that now, which is a good thing. Oh, Helen, I love Longleat.
Oh,
Not too far from me.
I haven't been for a long time.
About 20 minutes from me. We did, when my little one was younger, have an annual pass, which we loved. Oh, let's hope. I think the weather is supposed to be lovely this weekend, which is music to our ears with the weather we've had today.
Well, I'm going to Westonbirt tomorrow, so
I
hope it's nice. I've already packed a picnic in the fridge because I won't get time to make one in the morning.
Great.
So I'm all ready to go.
You are super organised. Let's hope you get some good...
Let's hope. We're going anyway. If we
You're going to make the most of it.
We're going. We are going.
Yeah. Right, I'm going for saltwater taffy next. Having these rainbow brushes does help you at least find the brush you need more quickly. I know you said you were thinking about changing yours because your inks are black.
Yeah, I've got my distress inks with black ones and my oxides with coloured handles. It's working all right for me at the moment. So
yeah. And I've just, where I've labelled mine, the ones that have got a dot here are oxides, and the cap has got a dot. Haven't labelled my caps yet, Deb, though.
Oh,
That's
come
my
on,
next-
get with the programme, Faye.
Yeah, with the programme. I need to do
Mine
that.
are all done beautifully, look. Inside handle and the cap. Yeah,
That's
just
on the
saying.
next, it's on the next to-do list. But another thing Debbie's been teaching me to do is to do some crochet this week.
Yes.
I had a day off, and Debbie is helping me to make some sunflowers. Crochet sunflowers.
I've got some here. Shall I show one off?
Yes, please. For my special big day next year, we're going to have crochet flower bunting. Super excited about that. Oh, Steph, you've got both of yours labelled. Yeah. I
So
think
there's
it's
ends to
necessary.
sew in, but this is what
Oh
they
my
look like.
gosh. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. We're going to have crochet. You know, it's got to be
Crochet sunflowers.
for the
They're
wedding.
going to look cute, aren't they?
Yes. I can't wait.
There's learning the yellow next time. You're all sorted, aren't you, with the middle?
Yes, so I've learnt the middle, and then on Saturday at the crop, Debbie is going to teach me to do the yellow because we're going to be on a crocheting mission.
We are.
So
I can add some little butterflies, look, out of this cut paper as well.
oh, lovely.
Do you know, by the time I've done a cut file as well, it's going to be
fabulous.
It's going to be all right.
It's going to be an amazing kit. And do you think you're going to go for a larger one for your photo?
Yeah, definitely.
I
It's a
think that
fab
sounds
idea.
like
Love
a
it.
great idea.
Need to find a square photo now, though, don't I?
Yes.
I shall be searching for a square one.
Very effective, this.
And then I can't put my rainbows on until I know where my photo and potential cut file is going. So
Because you don't want to waste.
no, don't want to waste the rainbows.
No. Right, I'm nearly done. So I've just got the blues and a yellow to do. So I'm back to the yellow, fossilized amber here.
That's looking lovely.
It's surprising how easily it comes together, and this was definitely a scrap lift from your live last week. So if
I was
anybody,
surprised how easy it came together. If I'm being
anybody
honest.
wants to see, all the lives are on our YouTube channel, so you can hop over there. Do subscribe if you haven't already, because we get excited by new subscribers.
Oh, we
Right,
do.
yellow's done. Blue. What is that? A faded jeans. Did I have the
Yeah, I
blue?
think it's
Yes.
faded jeans.
Yeah, so Rachel, this stencil is in the subscription kit. So it's a Jennywren stencil, and it comes with the Our Story Matters kit. And I used it on that blue layout because it's actually a set of 6. So the possibilities are endless with backgrounds for this one. But I just liked how you just did that as on the edge there, Deb.
I was quite chuffed with it. It just worked. Sometimes you just got to try it, haven't you? And
yeah. So I've done rustic wilderness, fossilized amber, candied apple, saltwater taffy, and my last one doing faded jeans. Yeah. Yeah, and we've got these sub kits. I think, Deb, you've got a few spare that you're bringing
yes,
to the crop, because we've got a few.
Yes.
We've got our subscribers, and then we always have just a few that we bring along.
Yeah.
For
Got a
anybody at
couple
the
more.
crop. Nearly done.
Right, I think I'm going to have to leave mine there because I haven't got a photo, but I am going to add some little rainbows in these.
That is looking beautiful, Deb. Beautiful. And I'm on my last one here, so I will stop once I have finished this because I can add all the little bits after the live. It won't take me long because you just said you just added a few little bits of stickers and ephemera.
Yeah, it wasn't a lot. I mean, some of them I just did a couple of stickers, or I cut out like the heart paper, and a few times cut out a couple of the cameras, and mainly cardstock stickers because they were smaller. The bigger ephemera pack was a bit too big.
So you just needed, some little bits. And so you did your little bit of ephemera there, but if I've got less, I could do there and there.
Yeah, and
I will just lay
and I
my
did some enamel dots as well because we've got enamel dots in the kit as well, haven't we?
And you did some of them a bit wonky, so yes, a few wonky photos.
Yeah, you know me, I don't do straight, do I? I do the wonk mostly.
Straight, bit of wonky, maybe like that. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have all the inks on Saturday.
Yeah, all the inks. We'll bring all of those, Rachel. Yeah. And people often have like lists on their phone or something of what they've got and what they need. So that is it. So there's that one. You've been very busy, Deb. You've got yours almost done.
Yes.
And then we've got that one, which is our new kit.
Very lovely.
So that's us done, I think, everyone.
I think it is.
Yeah, thanks for joining us. And we'll see you same time next week. And if not next week, we'll see you on Saturday at the crop.
Yes.
Yay. All right. Thanks, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.